government mute on reported appointment of Edison Ehe as Chief of Staff. SDP calls on INEC to redeem its image in next elections. Minister of Interior announces date for start of passport automation process. Teachers in Rivers State demand increase funding for education. On the foreign scene, nearly 400 passengers flee as aircraft engulfs in fire in Japan. I am Ifechi Kumoyele with the news. The Rivers State government is yet to officially confirm the appointment of Edison Ehe as Chief of Staff to the governor. This comes after some media reports say the former lawmaker has been appointed as Chief of Staff to the governor. Recall that 2 days ago, lawmaker Edison Ehe resigned from the Rivers State House of Assembly. Reacting to the resignation during the 2024 state banquet held at the government house, Governor Siminalayi Fubara said Edison Ehe's resignation is evidence of how far he can go to achieve peace in Rivers State.
I'm appealing to everyone. Let us embrace peace. We need this peace because our intention for our state is not because of our own personal interests. It's for the interests of everyone, the interests of the development of our state. So when we are faced with this type of situation, we consider the actions and reactions. Who is going to suffer? Fubara will not suffer. I can assure you that. But 1 million supporters will suffer.
Governor Fubara also said his decision to obey the 8-point resolution is not out of fear, but out of respect for elders. He said the state banquet is an indication that his government is alive.
So our New Year message to other states, and more especially, this is our first inaugural banquet to show that the government is alive. I want to leave you with only this message. We will not disappoint you. We also will not be involved in any dirty fighting because we know that we are going to be the losers. Therefore, whatever it will take, as seen in our decisions. Yesterday, a lot of you were worried. Why would the speaker? It should tell you what we can do for peace.
On the spot, the secretary to the state government, Tammy Danagogo, said the governor has remained focused on fulfilling his promises despite the distractions. Correspondent Onyeka Chinwoso reports that those who attended the event include the deputy governor, the chief judge of the state, Chiboza Amadi, former governor Peter Odili and wife, retired Justice Mary Odili, chairman of the state's Traditional Rulers Council, Sergeant Awuse, other traditional rulers, some serving and former lawmakers, among many others. The Social Democratic Party SDP has called on the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC to be bold in implementing the electoral laws and the Constitution in the conduct of future elections. The SDP National Chairman Shehu Gabam said this when he spoke with journalists today. Mr. Gabam said Nigerians expect INEC to take bold steps to correct their mistakes in the future. In other news, the Nigerian Union of Teachers NUT in Rivers State is asking the state government to increase funding for education in the state. Chairman of the union, Collins Ichibu, who made the call while speaking to correspondent Martha Okirinkem, also called for the employment of more teachers.
The government should go more public in funding education. The school heads should be keeping something that they will use in running the schools. A kind of overhead cost. I need 15,000 teachers. 5,000 goes to senior secondary school and 10,000 goes to junior secondary and primary school. The classrooms are empty. The ones that are already there now are almost going every day.
Mr. Chibu also appealed to Governor Siminalayi Fubara to implement the 65-year retirement age for teachers.
We want the government to give teachers of Rivers State the new retirement age that was signed into law by Muhammad Buhari in April 2022. Other states have done it, but Rivers State have not been able to do it. We are pleading with him. The new retirement age is 40 years for service, 65 years for age. We are pleading with him to use his godly mind and give us this retirement age.
The NUT chairman, however, thanked the state governor for promoting teachers in the state. In another development, President Bola Tinubu has suspended Halima Shehu, the National coordinator of the National Social Investment Program Agency over financial misappropriation. The development came barely 2 months after the Senate confirmed Shehu as the national coordinator of NSIPA. Akindele Ebualo, the National Empower Program Manager, has been appointed in an acting capacity as NCCEO pending conclusion of the investigation. Still to come, Minister of Interior announces date for start of passport automation process. Stay with us.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
You're welcome back, and now the rest of the news. As banks and other financial institutions resume after the public holidays to mark the New Year celebration, some bankers have expressed their concerns and expectations from the banking sector as the new year begins. In an interview with our correspondent, some of them called on the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, to address the issues of multiple taxation, lingering cash scarcity, as well as ensure commercial banks review the online banking system to reduce the stress faced by account holders.
There should be more liquidity in the economy. Cash should flow in the economy. Our businesses is crumbling because of the cash scarcity that we're experiencing. When our naira is strong against the dollar, you see that prices of goods and commodities and services will even reduce in this country.
The scarcity of money has been affecting me because the charge we used to withdraw now is triple the amount we used to withdraw before.
Government should really help us to ensure that at least the banks are regulated.
We don't expect to have a repetition of cashless policy, rebranding of the currency, unprepared policies that crippled the banking system last year. And concerns must be raised on the issues of multiple taxation and charges that Nigerian deposit money banks pledge on Nigerians. They are milking and extorting monies from Nigerians.
Our correspondent who visited banks along the Choba Ikwere Road, Aba Road and Numokoro reports less crowd and only a few automated teller machines ATMs were seen dispensing cash. Meanwhile, over the counter, customers are only allowed to withdraw a limited amount ranging from 5,000 to 20,000 naira. A point of sale operator POS Chinedu Nwabweze highlighted the lingering cash scarcity and how the shortage is affecting businesses.
When you go to bank, they only give you only 10,000 naira. Like last week night, they gave some people 5,000. Last week I went to free station to trying to see whether they will give me. They will still sell it to me. And I fully went to Rumokuru market. When you come back, you have to add up. That's why you see some persons that are complaining that they withdraw 10,400 instead of before it's 200, 5,200. I'm charging 5,200 naira, 10,400. But I hear some people are charging 10,500, 600, depending how much they give you.
The Minister of Interior Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo says the passport application automation process will begin operation on January 8, 2024. The minister said this while inspecting facilities of the Nigerian Immigration Service in Abuja alongside the Comptroller General of the service, Wuruola Adeboju. Recall that in December, the minister announced that the federal government was working to ensure a fully automated system of passport application in the country. And now in business, the federal government has reiterated its commitment to ensuring the highest standards of safety, efficiency, and reliability for air travelers, airlines, and all stakeholders. The Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, who said in a statement signed by his spokesman, Tunde Moshood, also announced the creation of a new directorate called the Cargo Services. In entertainment, months after the death of the musician Mohbad, his father, Oluwabamiwo Aloba, also known as Omodesu, has announced the impending arrival of his new gospel album. And in sports, the 22-time Grand Slam champion Rafael Nadal says he is not scared of retirement. Nadal said even at 37, he still finds tennis and competition too much fun.
And now we're bringing you news from around the world.
An aircraft in Japan has been engulfed in fire after landing on a runway at Tokyo's Haneda Airport. Live footage showed passengers fleeing the aircraft using inflatable slides and running away across the tarmac.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
That's a wrap on the news this afternoon. Before we go, let's have a look at the major stories. Rivers State government is yet to speak on reported appointment of Edison Ehi as Chief of Staff. The Social Democratic Party has called on INEC to redeem its image in next elections. The Minister of Interior Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo has announced January 8th as date for the start of passport automation process. Teachers in Rivers State are demanding increased funding for education, and unfortunately nearly 400 passengers have been evacuated as aircraft engulfed in fire in Japan. The news was edited by Onyeka Chimusu. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808-721-7215. I am Ife Chukwumoli. Many thanks for listening.